This bad boy right here, Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Most people use this for therapy, but I'm going to use this as your business plan and show you the exact step-by-step of how you're going to break through from 10k months to 30k months, or if you're at 30k months to 50k months, and so on. And each of these layers correspond to a revenue level inside of your business. It might be a long video, so grab your pen, get out your notepad, and I want you to take note of all of the levels, but specifically the level that you're going to be on. I ran this training for my clients last year, and the feedback has been off the charts. Feedback in terms of the amount of money it has been able to generate my clients, because they saw and understood what was required to get them out of the current level that they're in and ascend. If you're serious about the shortest path to the goal that you want, you will know exactly what you need to do. What I'm not including in this video are the business models and the types of services or products and the offers you should be selling at each stage. But if you want that video, save this video as well as follow, so I know that you'll be back for part 2. Let's get into it. Level 1, this is when your business is in survival, 0 to 5k month mark. Most freelancers, creators are actually in this level unless they're very strategically applying the things that are required at above levels. Level, what that looks like is your content is all about you. Your offers are all about you and your journey. People are primarily buying because they trust you and they follow your journey and they want to become you, essentially. Because you're in survival, you don't have much energy to think about anyone else, which is fine. We all need to go through that stage. We focus on us first so that we can focus on others. But if you continue to do that, you're not going to get to the next level. The second level, where most people plateau at around 15k months, which is roughly 180k a year. This, as I sort of implied, requires you to think about others, the people that you are serving. Think about the environment around you, and you're still sort of scoping things out. You're a little bit cautious because you've just escaped the survival mode, but you're more willing to experiment. Then, to get to the 30k month mark, what we really need to focus on is love and belonging. Because at the previous level, you've been focusing on others and what others want. Plateau happens because we get stuck in people-pleasing mode. On what do people want? How can I make everyone else happy? And so to get to love and belonging, which is about that 30 to 50k month mark, you want to be asking yourself, how can you be showing up better? This is where your business model is built around your lifestyle. At the safety and security level, probably working your butt off. Your boundaries are a joke, you're in hustle mode, which is fine for that period. Before you to actually break out of that, you need to learn how to give love back to yourself and operate a business model that sustains the life that you want. Sad thing is, most of us don't feel safe enough to leave safety and security, which is why I think over 90% of businesses don't make more than 200k a year. Self-esteem. This is usually our 80 to 120k mark. This is the point where you're doing what most people would consider legacy work. This is the work that you're brought on earth to do. The amount of people that make it to this point gets smaller, not because people aren't capable, but because the amount of self-trust and the amount of leadership that it requires from you is something that a lot of people struggle with. You are going to be the one that people compare themselves to. You are going to be the one that sets a standard in your industry. Your every single move is now put on blast, and some people are just not okay with that level of visibility. To break out of this, what you need to own at this stage is your specific zone of genius, your gifts, and how you best serve the world. The reason that someone at safety and security will not be able to get to the self-esteem stage of business is because they're too scared to ask for the real opinions of their clients, so they won't actually get the continual feedback loop that is required to actually realize, whoa, I'm good at this and I'm better than most people. And that doesn't come from ego, that comes from this is the truth. My revenue reflects this. And then the last stage is self-actualization. This is the part where you are not just building for yourself and something that has a far greater mission, more than just the people who buy from your business or interact with your business. These are the people who create a brand because they know that they're not going to work with majority of the people who come across their content, but they understand content is going to help them regardless, and so they show up because they want to. They're driven by something bigger than them, by a force. It's actually very hard for them not to want to show up. These are the people like the Hormozis. These are the people who have massive brands and have other businesses but still show up on social media. A lot of people criticize them because they think that they hustle and work too hard, but if they stop working so hard and if they stop hustling the way that they did, they would get very sick or some other problems will come up in their life, because this is a zone where they're operating in their true genius. So knowing all of that, I'm curious, what level are you at and what do you know that you need to change in order for you to get to the next level?